Wow, can you believe it's tax season 2025 already? Here we are. We're super excited to be able to serve you guys again this year. We've made a few minor changes. I want to go through that. One, we sent out the organizer via email, trying to make it as easy as possible for you. So it's an organizer checklist, very similar to what we used last year. And what it does is it basically just puts the high level stuff that you need to tick off when you're preparing to get ready to have your taxes done. I had a W-2 from Home Depot or St. Luke's or wherever it was. It'll have that listed. I had interest income from Blue Ridge Bank, and maybe you got an IRS or whatever. It goes through and lists all the things you had last year, and it's just there to help you make sure you don't forget, oh, that's right, I had that interest income on my camper that I forgot about. I need to make sure I get that. And this will allow you just to kind of check stuff off as it comes in over the next month or two, because unfortunately some of the investment stuff you may not get till March, but you can check that stuff off as you go, and that's what it's used for. The next thing you'll get is a link in this email that you probably already got if you're watching this video. If you didn't, I've also put a link to it in the description of this video. You can go to there. That's our questionnaire and engagement letters. We have to have the engagement letters to get started. I know it's a pain, but between insurance and compliance, we're required. We have to do it. So make sure you sign those and go through the checklist. This year, I did a conditional logic, and all that really means is it tries to make you only answer questions that relate to you. So if you say dependents and you say no, then it's not going to ask you about child care. It's not going to ask you about all these other things related to your kids because you said I don't have any kids. So it tries to make it a lot easier. The other thing it is it's pre-populated to no. So really you can go through this checklist and all the engagement letters in about 5 minutes. You can go a little longer, but 5 to 10 minutes you can go through the whole process. As soon as you hit submit, we'll get it. If you get into it and need to stop, if you just check you want to save, it'll then make a link, at which point that organizer will be specific to you, and you can come back and fill it out. But it's really quick, really clean, and I think you're going to find that a lot easier than the old PDF we did that just really for most of you didn't work. So made that change. You're still free to drop stuff off paper like you always have, or you can upload to share file. Those of you who don't remember where the portal is, you can go to our website, pagetkc.com. When you get there, up at the top, you'll see resources. Click on resources. Second one down is portal. Click portal. That's how you can then upload your documents. If you don't remember your password, just say there's a spot right there that says forgot password. I understand we all have way too many passwords anymore, so a lot of you forgot it, but you can reset it right there. Once you're in, you can upload documents. I know a lot of you still prefer to do paper. That's great. You can still drop it all off here. We are going to have the engagement letters signed and the checklist. So we will need to make sure you do that. If you don't have the ability to do it online, we can print you off a copy, not a problem. Just let us know. I know some of you, especially those with a lot of rental properties, prefer the longer organizer that has a lot more detail. If you need that, once again, let us know. We'll provide that, not a problem. As far as fees this year, I've done a lot of work on this the best I could, trying to keep it down. So what we're doing is a 7% increase with a minimum of 25 and a max of 50. So we're really trying to control costs for you guys. I know we've all gotten beat up with costs over the last few years, doing our best to keep it under control. So that's what we're going to do, minimum 25 but max of 50 with a 7%. So nobody should have a major increase unless, I mean, if you added stuff, of course we'll have to make adjustments for that, but that's what we're doing there. So really trying to make this work for you guys. I think that is everything. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, I highly suggest it. There's a lot of stuff on there. Last month I did one on 1031 exchanges, did some on tax planning opportunities you could take advantage of and other stuff, and we'll be doing stuff all the time. So please take advantage of that. That's the best way for me to communicate major tax law changes and opportunities. Nobody wants to get 1,000 emails, but if you subscribe, you get the ding, you can look up. That makes sense. I want to watch that, or no, that doesn't apply to me. I don't need to waste my time. And so that's really the best way we found to communicate information. And if you want to make an appointment, feel free to reach out to the front desk. She can take care of that for you. You can either email at frontdesk@PadgettKC, or of course you can call. Just know that during tax season, it gets really, really busy, so don't get frustrated if she can't answer right away. Send an email or make a call, but if there's 3 people deep in the lobby, you understand. So she's doing the best she can. She's doing great, so just be patient there, and we'll get you taken care of. The IRS has said that they're going to be opening up January 27th, so that's when we'll be able to start filing tax returns. That doesn't mean we'll be able to file yours, because it's going to depend. Just because they open up on January 27th does not mean that all forms will be ready. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, but that's the earliest that the simplest returns could go. But maybe your state's not ready, maybe the child care form's not ready, maybe whatever the form is, we don't know. But the forms will usually, by the 2nd to 3rd week of February, they're pretty much all active. But the first few weeks of the season, it just is a matter of the software companies and the IRS working together and getting them all active. So that could hold us up. Other than that, I haven't heard of anything that gives me grave concerns. So with that, I'll go ahead and wrap up. If you have any questions, drop them down below. As long as they're not of a private nature, I'll go ahead and take care of those and answer them for you. And with that, I look forward to another tax season. See you soon.